Welcome to Blazing Baseball, episode number 188, where we blaze through today's baseball topics. And we are Astros and Yankees fans.
Yep.
So right now we're playing the Guardians at Yanks, and it is 0-0. It is the first, and we are fresh off a walk-off win by the Astros.
Unbelievable. Astros win.
Mm-hmm.
Astros win. We're going to go over the game. We'll give you the wrap.
Yes.
Yes.
And also we have some Phil Maton news. That's
Okay.
unfortunate. It's an injury update we'll go over.
For the Astros?
Yep.
Okay. So, we're going to go over each game today. There's 4 games. The first game we're going to go over is the Astros game because it's incredible. Astros were getting beat 7-3, but the Astros come back and score 5 runs to win 8-7.
They were losing the whole game until the 9th.
Yep. And Alvarez hits a 3-run blast with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th to win the game. What a victory. They just shattered the Seattle Mariners. It's just beautiful. Altuve had a hit. He had a double, and Gilbert had a double. Check that. Alvarez had the double. Then Yuli had a home run, and Bregman had a 2-run home run. And then Alvarez in the bottom of the 9th had the 3-run home run to win the game. Astros had 11 hits and 8 runs, and the Mariners had 13 hits and 7 runs. They were smacking the ball on Verlander. Verlander went 4 innings. He gave up 10 hits and 6 runs. He had 3 strikeouts, and he gave up a home run. They hit Verlander pretty hard. But Montero got the win in the 9th inning. He's 1-0, of course, in the playoffs. He has a 0 ERA. He shut him down to win the game. That was in the bottom of the 8th inning. Okay, the losing pitcher was Ray, who pitched the bottom of the 9th, and he lost the game, and so did Sewell. Those last 2 pitchers for the Mariners did not fare well. Minute Maid Park was rocking in Astroland. There were 41,125 fans there screaming in the bottom of the 9th with Astros come back in an amazing victory for game number 1 against the Seattle Mariners.
Yeah, it was big. We used the air. He came into for relief about middle of the game. I believe it was the 6th.
Yep.
Yes.
He went 1 1/3.
Big payoff. And yes, the Mariners ended up using their closer, and we smacked the walk-off home run off him. So
Alvarez is amazing. What an amazing young player. He's something.
Yes.
He's getting better.
Yeah, his post-game interview was great.
And that's clutch. I mean, hitting the home run in the bottom of the 9th in the first game of the playoff to win the game with a 3-run blast is amazing. And it was 438 feet. It was a big shot. All right. Good job by the Astros. The Phillies handled the Braves.
Upset the Braves.
They beat the Braves in Atlanta 7-6 this afternoon. The Phillies had 12 hits and 7 runs, and the Braves had 9 hits and 6 runs. Bond had a home run, and Seguro had a home run to win the game for the Phillies. The winning pitcher was Dominguez. He went 2 innings. He had 3 strikeouts, and he gave up no runs. The losing pitcher was Fried. He lost the game. He went 3 1/3 innings. He gave up 8 hits and 6 runs. So there were 42,641 fans at Trust Park in Atlanta, where the Phillies upset them and won 7-6. Now, we're going to talk about the Yankee game with Cole pitching.
Yep. Still 0-0, 2 outs. Top of the first. Base runner on second. Sorry if I mispronounced any names of this podcast. This game is on TBS right now. And Cal Quantrill is pitching for the Guardians with a 3.38 ERA, and Garrett Cole is pitching for the Yanks with a 3.5 ERA. And so up first for the Yanks is Judge at right field, and then Rizzo at first base, and then Torres at second base, and then Stanton at DH, and then Cabrera at left field, and then Donaldson at third base, and then Connor Falefa at shortstop, and then Trevino at catcher, and then Bader at center field. Up first for the Guardians is Kwan at left field, and then Rosario at shortstop, and then Ramirez at third base, and then Naylor at first base, and then Gonzalez at right field, and then Jimenez, at second base, and then Brennan at DH, and then Hedges at catcher, and then Straw at center field.
Okay, they're in the Bronx, and the fans are screaming. It's 2 outs with a man on second, and the count is 2-2. They're screaming for a strikeout from Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Cole rocks. Nope. Timeout. Oh, we're going to give you the pitch. Let's see if he gets out of it. You want to do it in the meantime? You want to do the Dodger game tonight?
Yes. So today at 8:37 Central Time in Dodger Stadium in Los California, up first pitching for the Padres is Mark Clevenger with a 4.33 ERA, and pitching for the Dodgers is Julio Reyes with a 2.16 ERA.
And he won 17 games and lost 7. And there is the
There's the rock. Here's the pitch. It's a foul.
Out of play.
Out of play. Yes, up first for the Dodgers is Metz at right field, and then Turner at shortstop, and then Freeman at first base, and then Smith at catcher, and then Muncy at third base, and then Turner at DH, and then Lux at second base, and then Thompson at left field, and then Bellinger at center field. Up first for the Dodgers is Profar at left field, and then Soto at right field, and then Machado at third base, and then Drury at DH, and then Myers at first base, and then Cronenworth at second base.
Hold up. That's the Padres. That's the Padres.
Yes, Padres.
Yeah.
Yes. What did I say?
I don't know. I think you said Dodgers.
Dodgers. The Dodgers against the Dodgers. Yes.
Okay.
The second lineup is the Dodgers. Yes.
No.
Second lineup is the Padres. The first lineup is the Dodgers.
Yep.
And then batting seventh for the Padres is Kim at shortstop. And then Grisham at center field, and then Nola at catcher.
Okay. And Cole struck him out. All right. He got 2 strikeouts. Okay. We shut him down. Okay. Yanks are going to get up, and hopefully they're going to get some runs. Judge will lead off.
Yep.
All right.
So, according to The Athletic, by Sam Blum and the Athletic staff, title is Astros Phil Maton to miss postseason after injuring his finger by punching locker. It says Houston Astros reliever Phil Maton will miss the postseason after injuring his right pinky finger last week when he punched his locker, he told reporters Tuesday. Maton said he punched the locker because he was upset with his performance in his final regular season outing last week and called it, quote, selfish. Quote, it's one of those things that I hope doesn't affect our team moving forward, said Maton, who had surgery Monday. Astros reliever Phil Maton said he punched a locker on Wednesday. He broke the 5th metacarpal bone in his hand. It eliminated him from contention for the postseason roster, and he won't be able to pitch until next season.
Yeah, that's too bad. I'm sorry that happened to him. He lost his cool.
Yeah.
That's a shame. He had to have surgery to get it reset.
Yes, it's a reminder to not punch walls.
Yes, please don't ever do that.
Or punch
anything.
There you go.
Unless
in defense.
Yes, unless you're in defense. Okay.
And unfortunately, I was reading by NJ.com. Well, we know he was left off the roster for this series. But yes, Aroldis Chapman for the Yankees. And so this is by NJ.com. This is by Mike Rosenstein. Aroldis Chapman's Yankees career is over, MLB Insider said. So we were hoping he would come back, but according to this article, he is done. It says, "Don't let the door hit you on the way out. We have seen the last of Aroldis Chapman in a New York Yankees uniform after the reliever missed last week's workout, according to USA Today's Bob Nightingale." Yankees pitcher Aroldis Chapman said he would attend their mandatory workout if he definitely was going to be on their postseason roster. The Yankees could not give him that assurance. Chapman stayed home in Miami. The Yankees told him to stay there. His Yankee career is over.
Okay.
And according to NJ Advanced Media's Brendan Cuddy, manager Aaron Boone called Chapman's absence, quote, disappointing, but general manager Brian Cashman wasn't so subtle. And then, quote by Cashman, there was no legitimate reason why he wasn't here. He's employed to provide work. The postseason roster hadn't been set. We hadn't even had our meetings yet. We still haven't had that meeting. He chose not to come. Clearly disappointing, but at the same time, not surprised by how now things have started to play out over the course of the season. It was surprising at first, a little shocking, but then after the shock wore off, when you add everything up, it's not surprising. There have been some questions about whether he's been all in or not for a little while. He's maintained verbally that he's in, but at times his actions don't match those words.
And that's from Cashman. Okay.
And it says, in all honesty, Chapman's time in pinstripes most likely was done for the workout mess. The 34-year-old is in the final year of a 3-year, $48 million contract and struggled to tune of a 4.46 ERA and 43 games of the season.
Yeah, he didn't pitch well. I honestly think he had problems when they took the stuff away.
Oh, the spider tech?
Yep.
I think, yeah, all pitchers.
He had more trouble than anybody. For some reason, that
Struggled with it.
made him a better pitcher. That's really unfortunate. But let's see what happens with the Yanks. Can they still win it without Chapman? That's the question.
Yeah.
We're going to find out tonight.
And just as a fan of the Yanks, and you know, I don't know Cashman personally or Aaron Boone or Chapman, but hey, I feel like Chapman, maybe if you're listening to this, maybe the best idea is just go to the workout.
Yep. Always go.
Just go over to the Yanks right now, and
yep,
you might, everything could maybe get fixed, and
well, there's always hope.
Yeah, and
right?
then he could start for the Yankees and do good instead of just ending his career in this bad way.
Yeah, it was a bad way for sure. He should have been pitching in the playoffs. There's no way he shouldn't be pitching in the playoffs. So it's unfortunate. Hopefully something positive comes out of it.
Yep. And any other baseball topics you want to rewatch the baseball podcast?
Well, it is the bottom of the first, one out for the Yanks. Judge went down. Okay. So hopefully you'll get a home run next inning, or at least a hit.
Yes, and so tomorrow's games start a little bit later. The Phillies at Braves will start at 3:35. The Padres at Dodgers will start at 7:37. Mariners at Houston is off tomorrow.
It's Thursday.
Same with the Guardians and the Yankees.
Wow. Interesting. Okay, they're spreading it out a little more.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. We'll catch y'all here tomorrow on Blazing Baseball. Blazing tomorrow's baseball topics. Peace.
Great job, Astros.
Oh, yeah.
Peace out. Go Yanks.